Well, here's the 72.
72, 41 years old.
Love it. I love the Euro headlight covers. I love the
Center
gas
hood
cap,
fill.
center hood fill. And just a little, again, you know.
It's got some tweaks. I mean, instantly recognizable as a 911, but when you start soaking in the details like lack of front turn signals and various other details that I've incorporated into it, it's sort of what separates what I'm building from what other people are building.
This work and these modifications, you do all this yourself?
I have a team. I have 3 guys, a metal fabricator who comes in. These are actually steel turbo flares that have been reprofiled, so the lip has been squared off. So I have a metal fabricator, I have a painter, and then a mechanic that helps do all the final assembly.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice. I tell people all the time, a car should be like a woman who's had a little work done, but you can't tell.
There you go.
When you can tell.
Well, it is Hollywood, right? We're in the right town for that.
But I mean, if you go, people go, that's a bad boob job, or that's a bad toupee. I go, anytime you know it's a toupee, it's a bad toupee.
Right.
A good toupee is where you go, man, serious head of hair for a 71-year-old guy.
Like mine.
That's
so
impressive.
My point is you got a healthy head of hair and a healthy waist of hair.
I got the beard. It's like a combo going on.
So this thing, like just little subtle things like the front bumper, there's some holes in it. Looks like there may be an oil cooler.
Yeah, there's an oil cooler back there.
In there, just integrated the sort of a little bit of that Gulf color pattern with the orange.
Well,
and
ironically, blue was the original color of the car. So I chose to incorporate that into the build. And to me, I was building a period correct early 70s race car, and a lot of them look just like this. But it's a streetable car.
Yeah, didn't go with the Fuchs. Went with like the Campanola style. Love. I've gotten to this before. Love the dirty gold, because as a Lamborghini guy, everyone started doing the rims in this bright gold and the rockers in the bright gold. I love the Italian, very racing, very.
Well, talking of racing, you notice I'm a Hoosier fan. Hoosier daddy. So I'm driving on the street on the R6s.
Yeah,
I've got the long wheel studs.
They don't even let us race
with them.
With
too grippy.
Yeah, they're too new.
No, they're great on the street.
I'll tell you, I love all the little louvers and.
Check out the drilled door handles.
This is one of your real touches.
Yeah, that
drilled out door
the
handles, really
louvered
beautiful.
deck lid. You look at the louvers on the rear deck lid. That's something you don't see on 911s. More of a hot rod touch.
Yeah.
And then my real signature. On all 911s, this rear turn signal lens is a piece that screws in. You notice how this is grafted in.
Right.
So it's a seamless rear end look. So these two here are becoming my sort of signature touches that I just sort of like the look of and did for myself.
The exhaust is super straightforward. It looks like just a couple of 2.5-inch stainless steel.
So the car's pretty light. It weighs 2197 with 10 gallons of gas.
Wow, 2197 2,200 pounds.
With 10 gallons of gas. It's got a short stroke 3.2. I never dynoed it, but built by my buddy Aaron at Renworks in Camarillo. Ballpark 275 horsepower.
Wow.
Yeah, 275 on under 2,200 pounds.
Yeah, gets the job done.
That's got to move.
Gets the job done.
Pretty damn good. And I love, I love all the oil coolers and all the various, and essentially, I guess Porsche's always been an aluminum block since it really doesn't have a block in a weird way, and it's, I guess, dry sump, right?
Right.
The oil lines going to the front.
Yeah, I got a front cooler up front.
Let's
you want
take
to
a
see
look
the
at that.
front?
Yeah,
I'll show you the front.
I love this super simple.
Yeah, the outside's pretty loud, but no, you're a tall guy, but you'll notice I've done something a little special here. I've made my own custom seat rails and dropped the seat into the tunnel, so you've got tons of headroom there.
Wow.
Yeah, I did over at Carrolla's and everything's.
These are 74 Rally B hard shell tilt back. I did actually backdate those gauges though. 911s of this era would have had a black bezel, so what I did is took a lot of the early short wheelbase touches and backdated it onto the car. Such as the interior mirror, door handles,
just
gauges.
Enough bright work on the inside to make it pop.
But inside, everything is just black and silver. Outside, obviously, it's a little bit more of a loud color scheme.
So what do we got, like 9s and 10s or 9? What do we got?
I got 8s and 10s.
8s and 10s.
Yeah, and I was I was really trying to get a 9 on the front, and it was a slight compromise because it was just too wide.
Yeah.
The 245 tire was rubbing, so I went down to the 8s on the front. And then the 9 on the back was just a little under tired, so I ended up going with a 10 on the back. with a 275 Hoosier.
And can you order these rims in different offsets?
Yeah, this is off-the-shelf factory offset. So I've got a 1/4-inch spacer all around, and the stand's a little 1/4-inch spacer.
Yeah.
I went with 80mm studs.
Yeah,
so
I
I've got
that.
plenty of room to move around.
Right, it has a good racing look.
Yeah, and then you look up front, it's just all business. I closed off the battery boxes, fabricated a center hood filler tank, put a lightweight battery in the smuggler's box right here, drilled out the RSR strut mounts. So it's not a race car, but it's a street car with race aspirations.
Yeah.
You know, it could go to the track. You'll see I'm already getting some patina and rock chips on the rear quarters, a couple of stone chips on the bumpers.
You want to fire it up for us?
Yeah, let me fire it up.
Listen?
This is the best part of it. It's got to get up and go, gets the job done.
Yeah, I love that sound.
The best thing is taking it for a spin.
Oh, it sounds like a real hot rod, though.
Yeah.
That thing sounds awesome.
To me, especially on the track, the air-cooled sound. It just has a great. It just has an amazing sound. Magnus, where do people go if they want to check you out online or tweet you or any of that stuff?
Well, I'm not a tweeter, but you can go to magnuswalker911.com, or you can follow me on Facebook or Instagram at Magnus Walker.
Magnus has been a little slice of heaven. We do appreciate it.
For me too.
And anytime you want, by the way, I don't know where your shop's out of.
I'm in 10 minutes down the road in downtown LA.
Oh, all right. Well,
we got here in like 10, 15 minutes.
We'll come to you.
Oh, yeah, we drove this.
Hopefully we can come to you and do a little
walk
around your shop.
Guys down there.
All right, so good, perfect. Until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Matt, the Motorator, DeAndrea, and Magnus Walker saying keep the air in the spare and the bag in the wheel.